My dear students, you are welcome to the 13th edition of our online mathematics class. In the previous class, we were able to look at simultaneous equation that involve linear equation. This morning we want to look at simultaneous equation that involve fraction, such that the unknown in the fraction are the denominator. Because ordinarily we can have a simultaneous equation in form of x all over 2 plus y all over 4 is equal to 3. This is also a fractional equation. It's a fractional, and we still have x over 3 plus y over 7 is equal to 4. This is also a simultaneous equation. But the difference between the two, the example one I have on the board and this one, is that the unknown in this one are at the denominator, while the unknown here are at the denominator. And this one can easily be solved by looking for the factor of the denominator, like this one. The first equation here, the factor of the LCM of the denominator is 4. I will just multiply x by 4 here, multiply y by 4 here, and multiply 3 by 4. And so doing, it becomes linear. Here also, the LCM here is 21. I will just multiply this by 21, multiply this by 21, and multiply this by 21, and they become linear. That one is simple. We are not going to look at that. But we want to look at the one I have on the board. That example 1. That the unknown are at the denominator. If we have that case, what we need to do is that, don't forget, we are given 4 all over x minus 1 over y is equal to 3. We call this one equation 1. And we are still given 6 all over x minus 2 all over y is equal to 5. We call this equation 2. We call this equation 2. So what we need to do is that if I like, I can factor this 4 out. If I factor 4 out here, you have 4 times 1 over x minus 1 times 1 over y is equal to 3. Here also I can factor 6 out, and I will have 6 times 1 over x minus 2 times 1 over y is equal to 5. It's still the same thing. Now if I now do that, I can say that let p equal to 1 over x and q equal to 1 over y. If that is the case, don't forget that I said I can factor 4 out. If I factor 4 here, I will have 1 over x. That means that the equation becomes 4p minus q is equal to 3. So equation 1 is now equation 3. Also, the second equation, I will have 6p minus 2q is equal to 5. So equation 2 will now become equation 4. So it is now linear without looking for any factor. You can make it linear. In that sense, you can now solve simultaneously using any convenient method. So I want to use elimination method. If I must use elimination method, I must multiply equation 1. If I like, I can multiply equation 3 by 6 and multiply equation 4 by 4. In that sense, but I don't want to get a bigger number. The number is too big. So it's better for me. I can multiply equation 3 by 2 and equation 4 by 1. So that's what I will say. I will say multiply equation 3 by 2 and equation 4 by 1. So if I do that, if I multiply equation 3 by 2, I will have 8p minus 2q is equal to what? 6. And the other one will still remain 6p minus 2q is equal to 5. So I can now subtract. Then subtract. By subtract, this is what I will have. This minus this will give me 2p. This minus this, that is what? That is minus 2q minus 2q. And that means minus 2q plus 2q, which will be 0. And that's equal to 6 minus 5, 1. So I can divide both sides by 2, all over 2. That means my p is equal to 1 all over 2. My p is equal to 1 all over 2. Now, substitute. I will say substitute for p equal to 1 over 2 and equation 3. If I substitute it in equation 3, I will still get the same answer as if I substitute in equation 4. So if I substitute in equation 3, I will have 4, open the bracket, 1 over 2 minus q is equal to 3. 2 here 1, 2 here 2, 2 times 1, 2, that is 2 minus q is equal to 3. That means minus q is equal to 3 minus 2. Minus q is equal to 1. Q is equal to minus 1. So I've been able to establish that my p is equal to 1 over 2 and my q is equal to minus 1. But I must not stop there, because it was at the beginning where we stated that let p equal to 1 over x. And the question was asking us to find the value of x and y. There's a solve the simultaneous equation, which means we are looking for the value of x and y, not value of p and q. So we go back to say that but p is equal to 1 over x. And what was my value of p? 1 over 2. So 1 over 2 is equal to 1 over x. If you cross multiply, x is equal to 2. If you cross multiply, s is equal to 2. Similarly, y is equal to q is equal to 1 over y, and that means q is equal to 1 over minus 1. I mean, what is q? Q is minus 1. So that means if you cross multiply, y will be equal to minus 1. Because minus 1 will be equal to 1 over y. And by the time you cross multiply, y will be minus 1. Because minus y will be equal to 1. If you multiply both sides by minus, y will still be equal to minus 1. So that means our x is equal to 2 and our y is equal to minus 1. So that is that about that. That is that about that. So that is that about that. Now, example 2. Example 2. We have to solve the simultaneous equation 27 raised to power x minus y is equal to 9 raised to power x all over 3, comma 2 raised to power x minus 2y is equal to 0.5. So we have to solve this. If you like, this one is also a simultaneous equation, but it is given in index form. It is given in index form. So you can still have a problem in that way. And if you have that, then we are going to apply your knowledge of indices. Solution to this, from the first one we are given 27 raised to power x minus y is equal to 9 raised to power x all over 3. 3 is then as 3 raised to power 1. So it depends on my choice of approach. If I like, I can multiply, I can cross multiply. Call this one 27 over 1, then cross multiply and apply law of indices. And if I like, I can solve this, and remember the law of indices that says if x raised to power a is equal to x raised to power b. Because the bases are the same, definitely this and this is equal. That means we say a is equal to b. So that's what I want to use now. But before I use that, I must perform some ritual. And what is the ritual? The ritual is that 27 can be represented as 3 raised to power 3. Open the bracket, x minus y is equal to, this one can be represented as 3 raised to power 3, open the bracket, x all over 3 raised to power 1. If I have that, and because of law of indices that says if you are asked to divide, we are going to subtract. If you have the same base and we are asked to divide, what we are going to do is that we subtract their power, and that is the law I want to use now. So what I will have here now is that 3 raised to power 3, open the bracket, x minus y is equal to what? 3 raised to power 3x minus 1. That's what I'm going to have. Minus 1. So at the end of the day, this and this are equal. Definitely the power are equal. That means I have 3 into bracket x minus y is equal to what? 3x minus 1. If you open the bracket, you have 3x minus 3y is equal to 3x minus 1. So if you collect the like terms, of course, Transfer this to the other side, you have 3x minus 3x minus 3x minus 3y is equal to minus 1. So this and this can go, and that means minus 3y is equal to minus 1. That means y is equal to what? 1 over 3. Because minus will cancel one another. So y is equal to 1 over 3. No. This is 2, sorry. This is 2. 3 raised to power 9 is 3 raised to power 2. So this is 2. Sorry, this is 2. And this is 2. This is 2. This is 2. By the time I subtract, I have x minus y. So this is what I will have. I will have x minus 3y is equal to minus 1. So I will call this one equation 1. I will call this one equation 1. Similarly, also, from the second one, of course 0.5 is 1 over 2, and that is 2 raised to power minus 1. And that means I can say that x2 raised to power x minus 2y is equal to 2 raised to power minus 1, because 0.5 is 2 raised to power minus 1. And this can go, so that I have x minus 2y is equal to minus 1. Equation 2. So equation 2. So I can now solve equation 1 and 2 simultaneously. And how will I do that? Will I do that? So what I'm going to have is that I will have x minus 2y is equal, x minus 3y is equal to what? Minus 1. This is equation 1. The other one is x minus 2y is equal to minus 1. This is equation 2. If I subtract x minus x will be 0. This minus this will be minus y is equal to this minus this, that is 0. That means y is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0. So if y is equal to 0, I substitute for y in end of the equation. So for y equal to 0 in equation 1, if I do that, I will have x minus 3 into bracket 0 is equal to minus 1. That means x minus 0 is equal to minus 1. That means x is equal to minus 1. So my y is equal to 0 and x is equal to minus 1. X is equal to minus 1. Hope that is very clear. Another similar problem is this example 3. Example 3. Example 3. I have to calculate the value of x and y if 27 raised to power x all over 81 raised to power x plus 2y is equal to 9, comma, x plus 4y is equal to 0. Ordinarily, x plus 4y is equal to 0. You can call it equation 1. That one, we don't need any analysis on that. Then, the next thing is to express this in the form such that it becomes a linear equation. Now, if you look at this, 81 is empty as 3 raised to power 4. 27 is 3 raised to power 3. So I have 3 raised to power 3 x because of this x. 27 is 3 raised to power 3. 3 times 3, that is x. All over 81 is 3 raised to power 4. That means 4, open the bracket, x plus 2y is equal to 3 raised to power 2. So from this, if I like, I can subtract as usual, so that this is going to become 3 raised to power 3x minus 4 into bracket x plus 2y is equal to 3 raised to power 2. So I can now say this and this can go because of the law of indices. So can I say that? So that we now have 3x minus 4, open the bracket, x plus 2y is equal to 2. If I open the bracket, I have 3x minus 4x minus 8y is equal to 2. This and this will give me minus x minus 8y is equal to 2. This one is equation 1. And of course, equation 2 is what? X plus 4y is equal to 0. Equation 2. So you can solve them simultaneously. And the best method is to use the elimination method. Because this one is having minus x, this one is having plus x. I can easily add them and they will vanish. So if I add this, this will go. If I add this together, we have minus 4y. Minus 4y is equal to 2. So y will now be equal to minus 1 over 2. Or minus 2 over 4. Or 2 over minus 4, which is the same thing as minus half. So that is the value of y. That is the value of y. So we can now substitute into the equation. The other we use equation 2. I will say solve for y equal to minus half and equation 2. So if I do that, I will have x plus 4, open the bracket, minus half is equal to 0. So that x minus 2 here 1, 2 here 2, 2 times minus 1 minus 2 is equal to 0. So s is equal to 2. So that means y is equal to minus half and x is equal to 2. And that is the solution to that. That is the solution to that. That is the solution to that. Another example, which I will call it example 4. Example 4. Example 4. You have to calculate. Example 4 says you calculate the value of x and y if 2 all over x plus 1 over y is equal to 3, 1 over x minus 5 all over y minus 7 is equal to 0. So, solution to this is that, similarly, if you compare this with example 1, you discover that if we let 1 over x, that is, if we let p equal to 1 over x and q to be equal to 1 over y, what we are going to have here will be 2p plus q is equal to 3, equation 1, or better still, equation 1. And this one will becomes what? P minus 5q is equal to what? 7, if we transfer this to the other 7. And that will be equation 2. So we can now swap them simultaneously. If you would like, I can multiply equation 1 by 5 and equation 2 by 1. So and I hide them together. So what do we have here? I will say multiply equation 1 by 5 and equation 2 by 1 and add. If you do that, we are going to have, if I multiply this by 5, I will have, of course, 10p, multiply this by 5 plus 5q is equal to what? 15. If I multiply this by 1, I will see how p minus 5q is equal to 7. If I add them together, this and this will give me 11p, this and this will vanish, and this will be equal to, if I add this together, this will give me what? 22. So divide both sides by p, my p is equal to 2. So I say solve for p equal to 2 in equation 1. If I do that, I will have what? 2 into bracket 2 plus q is equal to 3. So 4 plus q is equal to 3. That means q is equal to minus 1. Because q will be equal to 3 minus 4. And that means q equal to minus 1. So if q equal to minus 1 and p equal to 2, don't forget, we are not looking for p and q. We are looking for what? X and y. So you now conclude by saying bet P is equal to 1 over x. And what was our P here? 2. That means 2 is equal to 1 over x. If we cross multiply, 2x is equal to 1. Divide both sides by 2. X is equal to 1 over 2. Also, Q is equal to 1 over y. And what was our y? Y is minus 1. So, what minus 1? I mean, Q is equal to minus 1. Minus 1 is equal to what? 1 all over y. If we cross multiply, minus y is equal to 1. So, y is equal to minus 1. So, x is equal to 1 over 2. Y is equal to minus 1. That is that problem. Now, the last area I want us to look at, where we solve possibly 2 examples, and that will probably mark the end of this simultaneous equation using substitution method and elimination method. The area I want to look at is that simultaneous equation with one linear and one quadratic. Simultaneous equation with one linear and one quadratic. Simultaneous equation with one linear and one quadratic. With one linear and one quadratic. Example 1. Example 1 is here. You have to solve the following. We are given x, y minus 4 is equal to 0, and we are still told that 2x minus 5y is equal to 3. Now, in this, whenever we have simultaneous equation such that there is one linear and one quadratic, because we are just looking at this could be a quadratic, because if x and y are the same, then we should have x squared or y squared in that case. So better still, if you have a problem like this, the only approach you can use is substitution method. And how are you going to do that? I will call this one equation 1, and I will call this one equation 2. And I will say x, y minus 4 is equal to 0, so that x, y is equal to 4. If we transfer it to the other side, then to make x the survey formula, if you divide both sides by y, x will become 4 all over y. So I will now substitute for x in equation 2. I will say solve for x equal to 4 over y in equation 2. So that's what I'm going to do. So if I do that, I'm going to have equation 2 will now become 2, and what is my value of x? Instead of 2x, don't forget equation 2 is 2x minus 5y is equal to 3. But we have been able to establish that x is equal to 4 over y. So we now have 2 into bracket 4 over y minus 5y is equal to 3. So if I open the bracket, we have what? 8 over y minus 5y is equal to 3. To eliminate the fraction, I can multiply everything by y. If I multiply everything by y, I will now have y times this. Y will cancel. I will have 8 minus, if I multiply this by y, I will have minus 5y squared is equal to 3y. So if I rearrange, what I'm going to have is minus 5y squared minus 3y plus 8 to be equal to 0. This is now quadratic. So if now, that's not how you will solve simultaneous equation that involve one linear and one quadratic. That it will not lead to quadratic equation. It will definitely lead to quadratic. So that is that. So in that, if I like, I can multiply 2 by minus 1. If I multiply 2 by minus 1, I will have 5y squared plus 3y minus 8 is equal to 0. So if I multiply 2 by minus 1. And after that, I can now look for the factor such that if I add them together, they will give me, if I add two numbers, which when I add it together, I will get 3. And when I multiply, I will get 40. What are the numbers? So 8 and 5 will be a very good factor. 5 times 8. 5 times 8, of course, will give you 40. 5 and 8 can give you 3. If it can give you 3, if the 8 is positive and the 5 is negative, you can get 3. And don't forget, the product of minus 8 and 5 is still minus 40. So 8 and 5 will be a very nice factor. So that means that I can have 5y squared plus 8y, or if I like 5y squared minus 5y plus 8y minus 8 is equal to 0. So from this, 5y is common. I can bring 5y out, open the bracket, I'm left with y minus 1. This time this is this time this is this. Here also 8 is common, plus 8, I'm left with y minus 1 is equal to 0. At the end of the day, I will have 5y plus 8 and y minus 1 is equal to 0. So that means in the long run, this is equal to 0 or this is equal to 0. That means my y will be equal to 1, or y is equal to what? Minus 8 over 5. So we are not through yet. We are only succeeded in getting the value of y. What are the value of x at those instants? Don't forget, from equation 1, we are told that xy minus 4 or xy is equal to 4, if I like. Xy is equal to 4. So if my y is equal to 1, that means x into bracket 1 is equal to 4. And the meaning is that x is equal to 4. Or if my x is equal to minus 8 all over, if my x is equal to minus 8 over 5, that means I have what? I mean, but my y is equal to minus 8, so I have x into bracket minus 8 over 5 is equal to 4. And in that sense, I will have what? X is equal to minus 20 all over 8. Minus 20 all over 8. Or x is equal to 4 can go here, I have minus 5. 4 can go here, I have 2. So minus 2 and a half, if I like, or minus 5 over 2. That is the value of x. So when y is equal to 1, my x will be equal to 4. And when y is equal to minus 8 over 5, when y is equal to minus 8 over 5, my x will be equal to minus 5 over 2. Those are the two values that I'm going to have. So that is that. About that. I know you have done all this. I'm just bringing them to serve as a reminder for you, so that your wife can never will not meet you suddenly. The last one I'm going to look at also. Don't forget, if you eventually get quadratic equation like this, and you cannot easily think of the factor, it's better for you to use general formula. Don't forget. So you are still going to have your full mark though. So that is that. I think we can call it a day. Inshallah. The assignment will be on the school portal for you to copy. So we meet again, inshallah. Probably if it's possible for us, probably we are going to look at some other questions that involve graphical method, or probably we are going to look at another topic that is very important. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.